Hi, this is your astronomer from Helsinki, and we have a gloomy day today. Windy, it's sprinkling a little bit of rain, and I'm walking to Tiedekulma, which is a cafe in a co-working space, and I forgot the name of the co-working space itself, but it is within the central university buildings for University of Helsinki. But actually around it there are other educational buildings such as the Swedish Institute or University College. I'm not quite sure what it is, but sometimes I go there as well for various meetings. So let's go. What are we gonna chat about today as we see this beautiful Helsinki? Well, I have to say what I miss about California, living in California. I love the coast, the which borders the Pacific Ocean, because the Pacific Ocean is such a large body of water, the biggest ocean on the planet. It really seems that it has no end. And I just love that feeling of infinity, of freedom, liberty, that the opportunities are endless. Because also, when you are standing on the beach of California, facing the ocean, there's not really a bound that you can see next. Because on the other side, you have to travel a very long time. I mean, there's a little speck of the Hawaii Islands, but they're just little islands. A large mass of Earth. Next is Russia, Japan, the edge of Eurasian continent, which bounds the other edge of the Pacific Ocean. So that's like a really long distance away, and just this vastness of the ocean, the waves, the power of the water amazes me, and I like this feeling, and I feel freedom and liberty. But when I am in Finland or Paris, in France, I don't have this feeling. I think in Armenia I a little bit have this feeling when I go to mountaintops. But here I feel in Finland a little bit claustrophobic because it is bound by other countries that are nearby, many other countries nearby, the sea is small. I don't know if you have this feeling, but that's one of the things that I miss, and I have to get used to and overcome this claustrophobic feeling just from the geography to be comfortable in this new country where I reside almost a decade now. So I better get used to it. Yeah, but I miss that. Somehow here, just geographical limits translate to me that I also feel limited. Like I cannot pursue anything I want. The dreams cannot come true. Things are gonna, break my dreams and limit me, and the country, the people, the culture are not gonna accept me, even though I'm a talented, good person, with good education, and I have creative ideas, and I like contributing to society, but somehow I feel here limited. And in California, we have our own problems, but I definitely don't feel limited. And this is so very subjective and has no reason other than the geography. Geographically, the free waters of the ocean, the unlimited possibilities, which are ideas given to me by gazing and standing at the edge of the water into the vastness of the ocean, it also translates in my mind subconsciously or consciously into thoughts and beliefs that I can do anything and nobody's gonna stand in my way. I can be creative and not worry that people are gonna try and break me down. So this I definitely miss. So I have to find another way to thrive in Finland, even though I have this situation in my mind and limited geography, meaning there are so many neighboring countries that you kind of can see. Get to Estonia across the ocean, across the sea, very easily. And actually, even people tell me who I meet, they say, "Oh, in the U.S. you can change your career so easily, but there is a stigma in Europe." So maybe there is some truth to that. Now we come to a bizarre statue. I mean, I passed a lot of statues I didn't show, but this to show an example that. Okay, we have a fully dressed man, and the woman, the female, the maiden, has bare arms, so she's not dressed for the weather. Maybe she is a mythical creature, not a real woman. I don't know, but even I just passed a little statue, a little park. It's not a little statue, it's a little park with a statue and a fountain where a female athlete is depicted, but the athlete is naked. And also I feel cold. I mean, is she competing? Was she competing naked? Throwing arrows or whatever? I don't know. So just I have a mix of feelings when I see these statues here in this frigid cold, which depict predominantly bare-bodied female humans. All right, but I just crossed the beautiful esplanade. My fingers are freezing. I guess you can get those gloves, but they never work for me that have tips where you can click your iPhone buttons, iPhone screen with the glove. Mine don't work for some reason. I have to get new ones. But I consider this a treat. As a busy mom, working mom, I'm unemployed, but I'm a working mom because I have things to do. It is rare that I have time to go and have a beautiful walk downtown. I have other things to do. So this is a treat. And it is fun to go into the area where there are a lot of working young people, students. It doesn't have to be young people, but a lot of students. I love that environment. And a lot of creative spaces, not only amazing shops, but also creative spaces, meaning museums, etc., that I'm passing by. So it is very inspiring walk as well in this Nordic capital. But I'm almost where I have to be. Maybe I'll show you the tram. From time to time it's a little bit noisy because these are the busiest really streets of Helsinki. It's the Nordea Bank building, and let's draw a 360 and an edge. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, I bid you adieu here. God bless.